Do you notice the difference in these two houses in the picture? I'm going to share with you why it's so important that you do notice the difference. Do you notice it yet? Well, here's why you don't. Because unless you're made completely aware of it, you can't even see the difference. But the difference is substantial. You might thinking, is it the builder? Is it the lot? Is it the materials? What's going on here? Well, let me show you what I mean. You see, the difference is $541 in house payments. I can sell you virtually the same home on an acre or more in one location versus another location. A lot of the builders built homes in different areas on an acre or more, but the difference can be astounding for virtually the same house. And there are some factors you probably are aware of, but there's some you may not be aware of, and we're going to cover all of them for you right now. In the 1 acre plus market, your property taxes can run from 1.51 all the way up to 2.18 and even higher. And the reason is because of the variables. One home on an acre might be in Liberty Hill schools, and another one not far away might be in Georgetown schools, and those have different tax rates. One home on an acre or more might be in the city of Georgetown, and another just up the road might be out of the city of Georgetown. So you very much need to be aware of what the taxes are, what the rates are for your home on an acre or more. Some homes are not in an HOA and you have $0. Some homes are in an HOA and you'll pay anywhere from $30 a month up to $75 a month and more. Now, what does that cover? Well, sometimes we all wonder, what does that cover? There's an entrance that needs to be manicured and look good so when someone drives in, they think that you live in a pretty nice area when you bring guests over. But count the number of houses and the payments that are being made every month. Does it really take that much money to take care of an entrance? What else is that money going toward? We'll talk about that on another video. But HOA dues can affect your payment pretty dramatically. And if it's not monthly, you might have to write a sizable check every 6 months or annually in order to cover your HOA dues. So taxes and HOA dues can dramatically affect what you pay out of pocket to live in your home. And having someone represent you who makes you aware of those differences and aware of the factors involved is pretty important. You're probably aware that insurance has really gotten out of hand. Insurance rates are up. But did you know there's something called a property protection class? Depending on how far you are from a fire station can affect your insurance rates. So don't just assume your insurance is going to be based on the price of the house and how much coverage you need. Insurance can vary pretty dramatically based on your location. It can vary based on the distance from a fire station, or if you're not in a fire district, how far you are from a volunteer fire department. So it's smart not to wait to get those quotes. I'd start going ahead and getting them ahead of time. One thing we'll show you is how to do that. And then we're going to talk about aerobic systems. Wait a minute, that's not an aerobic system. Hang on well, it might be, but it's not the one I'm talking about. Here we go. An aerobic system. Who says AI knows everything, right? In many situations, an aerobic septic system requires a maintenance contract. You have to pay a maintenance company to come in and maintain the aerobic septic system. Now, a lot of people think that's really not a bad idea because you have someone that you can depend on to take care of all those little issues. But it is another contract, another monthly payment or quarterly payment that you've got to make. You could be in a situation where you buy a house that has a high tax rate, a high HOA, an aerobic septic system, and located a certain distance from a fire station. That could be a very different situation than virtually the same house in another location. Now, I know that monthly payment might not be a big deal to you in many situations, but it's something you certainly need to be aware of. There are certainly other factors, but as you saw in our little intro, anybody who buys a home on an acre or more from us gets a riding mower. And you also get our love it or leave it guarantee, meaning if you're not 100% satisfied, you don't love your home, and you need to move, we will sell it for you and we will waive our fee. Now, I've got a short video that explains that. So I did put that video up right there. It'll explain our love it or leave it guarantee. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please feel free to subscribe. If you have an agent you absolutely trust, stick with them because they've earned your business. But if you need someone who understands and knows the 1 Acre Plus market and all these variables I've discussed, touch base with us. We can help you out. Remember, it's your choice. Make it a powerful day.